Hi, everyone. So, if you have a 2 or a 3 in your profile, I wanted to share a thought. So, this is something that comes up pretty regularly in readings. It's amazing how when I speak with people who either have a 2 or a 3 in their profile, how it can come up that in their life they are pushing for greater a greater degree of education, like a literal degree from a university or a second degree or additional certifications, additional education. And what the 2 or the 3 is showing in your profile is that you learn a little bit differently. And that doesn't mean that you can't learn in the traditional way where we go to experts and we go to school and we go to, you know, authorities, but the 2 or the 3 is showing us how you learn best through either experience or you have some kind of innate genius that just needs to be developed, that you need to work on. So, somebody I want to use as an example is Mastin Kipp. And if you're not familiar with Mastin Kipp, he's an incredible thought leader. He's a world leader in trauma informed therapy and trauma informed businesses and healing trauma. And he is a 2-4. And he has no degrees or certifications. And yet he is still leading this movement globally that is healing trauma and looking at the root of many, many, if not all of the issues that we experience in our lives. So he is just an excellent example of someone who did not value a traditional education, did not value a degree or a certification, but knew he was seeing things that were important. He was seeing things that were transformative. He had a disruptive message. He had a message to give to the world that wasn't really out there before he started putting it out there about how trauma is at the root of many of our issues, including things like mental health. It's not just chemical imbalance like we all think it is. So I just and then for those folks that have 3s in their profile, right? Experience. You learn through experience. So if you have one of these numbers in your profile, are you valuing education too much? Are you valuing going to authorities and teachers, folks like that, and putting too much value into a degree or a certification, when really the best way that you learn is through developing what you're already really good at, or just by going out and doing it and trying it. And this is something that the world at large does not value. We typically do not value people that just have experience and don't have the formal education. And this is something that is keeping so much genius out of the hands of everyday people, because lived experience and inherent genius is transformative. It's not just what you went to school to learn in a formal academic setting. And so we cannot expect the world to change. We have to change. For those of us with 2s and 3s in our profiles, we have to see these things as valuable first. We have to understand that we provide value that does not come from a degree. It comes from experience, or it comes from innate wisdom. And then others will begin to see it too. So we have to own it. Okay? Just a thought. Hope that's helpful.